Hey guys, it's your girl, back with another dose of tea that's so hot you might just burn yourself. So we all know that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have been the queens of beef in the rap world, right? But what if I told you that the impossible just happened? Yep, these two powerhouses are playing nice, but don't be fooled. There's more to this story, and it's messier than ever. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the latest drama where Nicki Minaj exposes how Offset used and dumped Cardi, and let me tell you, sis is not holding back. So, let's rewind for a second. Remember when Nicki and Cardi were at each other's throats like it was their full-time job? The idea of these two ever squashing their beef seemed as likely as a snowstorm in July, but apparently Cardi B kicking Offset to the curb was the olive branch Nicki needed to extend some support, or should I say shade, because honey, Nicki is not just backing Cardi B, she's dragging Offset's name through the mud, and trust me, the tea is piping hot. First off, let's get into why these two queens were beefing in the first place. The drama started way back in 2017 when Cardi B's star began to rise. Word on the street was that Nicki felt threatened by this new girl on the block, and Cardi wasn't about to play second fiddle to anyone. Things got real when they both featured on Migos' track Motorsport. Rumor had it that Nicki changed her verse to outshine Cardi, and that was just the beginning of a feud that would go down in the history books. But let's fast forward to 2018, Fashion Week. Who can forget the infamous moment when Cardi supposedly threw a shoe at Nicki? Like, talk about taking the phrase, "if the shoe fits," to a whole new level. These two were trading shots everywhere. Social media, interviews, even in their music. Nicki's hard white video had a scorpion getting crushed. Yep, that's a not-so-subtle dig at Cardi's zodiac sign. Savage, right? But fast forward to now, and it looks like there's a new villain in the story. That's right, it's Offset. According to Nicki, this dude has been mooching off Cardi for clout and using her like she's some kind of ATM. Ouch! And honestly, it's not that surprising considering the mess these two have been through. Nicki and Offset's beef isn't exactly new. It's been bubbling under the surface for a while. It mostly stemmed from their respective partners, but things really hit the fan last year. Offset had a run-in with Nicki's hubby, Kenneth Petty, which landed Kenneth under house arrest. Long story short, Kenneth and his crew went viral for threatening Offset outside a club, and the whole thing turned into a pull-up or shut-up kind of situation. Kenneth didn't just talk, he threatened to take things to a lethal level. Like, seriously, who does that when they're on probation? But wait, there's more! Nicki took to social media to spill some major tea about Offset. She accused him of making false reports to the police and CPS about her family, causing her home to be swarmed by cops with guns drawn. I mean, can you imagine? Nicki was fuming and didn't hesitate to blast Offset, calling him out for trying to sabotage her family. She even hinted that Offset couldn't handle failure, saying, "Can't call the cops every time you flop." Talk about hitting where it hurts. Now here's where things get juicy. Despite all the drama, it looks like Nicki and Cardi are ready to bury the hatchet. Why, you ask? Well, it seems like Offset is the common enemy they both needed to unite against. And let's be real, sometimes the enemy of your enemy really is your friend. Nicki's been in the game long enough to know how to play her cards right, and right now, Offset is in both of their crosshairs. So, what did Offset do that was so bad it made these two queens call a truce? Well, for starters, Offset's manipulative behavior and constant need for fame has rubbed everyone the wrong way. When Cardi B filed for divorce, Nicki didn't just sit back and sip her tea. Nope, she publicly backed Cardi and dragged Offset, accusing him of being a straight-up leech living off Cardi's success. And trust me, the internet went wild. Let's not forget the gossip that's been swirling around Offset. Just a week ago, Page 6 dropped the bombshell that Cardi is filing for divorce from Offset. Again. After 7 years of their roller coaster relationship, the drama quickly escalated with rumors of Offset's alleged cheating spree at a casino with his ex, Pretty Reds. Offset tried to clap back, claiming he was just at the casino with a married, 8-month pregnant woman. But let's be real, the damage was already done. Now, if you think that's all, think again. The insider gossip suggests that Cardi's decision to file for divorce wasn't just about the casino scandal. It was about them simply growing apart. And honestly, who can blame her? Cardi's been handling this like a queen, focusing on her kids and her career, while Offset's been, well, Offset. Oh, and get this, Cardi announced she's pregnant with their third child just when the divorce news broke. Coincidence? I think not. Fans are speculating that Cardi might be trying to create a narrative of new beginnings, but others are wondering why she'd get pregnant if she was considering divorce. Is it all just a PR stunt? Who knows, but one thing's for sure. This drama isn't over. And let's talk about Offset's solo career. Sure, he was raking it in with Migos, but since they're split, his solo efforts haven't exactly been booming. His last album, Set It Off, barely made a splash. Meanwhile, Cardi's been hustling, trying to keep Offset relevant, getting him spots on her McDonald's deal and even a role in the Baby Shark movie. But guess what? Most of the cash is Cardi's, 95% of it to be exact. She's the savvy saver. while Offset's known for blowing through money like there's no tomorrow. With all this drama, it's no wonder fans are cheering Cardi on for finally piecing out of this messy marriage. The comment sections are lit with supporters saying things like, "I hope Cardi reached her breaking point because he's not going to stop, and Offset is a deranged leech. Let it go, Cardi." And let's not forget, despite all this chaos, Cardi's still grinding in the studio. She's set to drop a new album in 2024, and according to insiders, she's about 75% done. So don't sleep on Cardi. She's out to prove that personal chaos won't stop her hustle. But here's where things get really interesting. Some fans think Cardi's pregnancy announcement was strategically timed with her divorce filing. Is she trying to soften the blow of her split from Offset? Or is it just another chapter in the ongoing PR drama that is Cardi and Offset's life? Some people think it's all for show, but if it is, it's definitely not helping Offset's image. So, what's the takeaway from all this? We've got Nicki Minaj and Cardi B teaming up, Offset in the hot seat, and a whole lot of questions. Is this the end of beef and the start of something bigger? Or are we all just falling for another publicity stunt? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tea. And if you thought this was wild, make sure you check out our next video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.